It feels so good to be beside you. It's a pity lady G of the idea. Yo, star. Hey Herbie, the way that I love you, people say that you're gonna drive me crazy. Drive me crazy.
Yo, this is Lady J, you don't know. You're vibing with Irish and Chin. Yeah, keep it locked.
My baby, hey, from the first time we met you, you give me a sweet little vibes that me connect to.
Whoa, from sound system, I mean, really and truly, I used to be the little nuffy at school, where any little concert I keep, you know, whether dancing, DJing, singing, I love getting involved in all kind of activities at school. You know, so it really started there. When I used to go to St. Joseph's School, and I mean, all of the fete them used to DJ and just smash them up. Then now, these two youth, Daddy Mike, Little Mike, and Daddy Mike from Spanish Town, I went on a competition, a show them having Spanish Town. It was an independent day, and they wanted a female artist to come up and DJ. And them time there, I was living very close to Papa San, so you know some know all of Papa San lyrics them like me and back. So them asked a female for come DJ and thing, and I run go up there and really have some of Papa San lyrics. They were mash up the place, but me have my own little tune still, you know, but you don't know, majority was Papa San still. You know what I mean? So Papa San was an artist where I look up to. You know what I mean? And Daddy Meeky them took me to Black Scorpio, and then I was, you know, I used to go there like on Thursday night, because Black Scorpio used to DJ on Thursday, used to play on Thursday night at Edley Avenue. So I used to go there every Thursday night, go really test out my lyrics and one thing, and you know, so I go on a whole like a vibe. During those time I was going to school. So after a while, after when I left school, I become a household DJ on Black Scorpio sound, then start surface sound like African Symbol from Montego Bay, and creation in a Spanish Town with Papa San, and you know, just basically any sound system who really want, you know, want Lady G for pass through upon them sound.
From the first time we met you, you give me a sweet little vibes that me connect to.
Recordings was going on, but I mean, you could count the amount of producers that were around at that time. You know, people like King Jammies and, you know, Tubbies, and them people, a few producers. So artists in those days never used to really like to focus on for make a 45. You understand? We used to make a name from the dancehall. When you make a name in the dance, and that's the time you qualify to go in the studio to go make a tune. The thing change up. That's why I think, like, I mean, I'm not trying to criticize the younger artists, because I mean, you know, just like how technology changed, I just saw the whole music, you know, thing change. So, but I think it was much better back then, where them have a saying where them say practice a yard before you go abroad. Well, that was like practicing on the sound system before you go into the studio. So you see, when time you have that #1 song and mash up the place, you can perform, you can enhance that song when you go up on stage. You can, you know what I mean, you can bring something else to the song, not only DJing, but the song like how it sounds on the record. You can perform it, you know what I mean, in a, you know, bring a different vibe to it. First person that bring me into the studio was Black Scorpio. That when Black Scorpio just started producing also. Black Scorpio was the first person who ever recorded me. Back in those days, in the 80s, so it was like a one at a time thing. You know, you never used to have so many females like now. In the 2000s, where you have so much females doing them thing and representing. Back in those days, I mean, you know, you hear about Lady, and then afterward you don't hear about her. You hear about Sister Nancy, then afterward you don't hear about her. You hear about Sister Charmaine, and so on and so on. So I have to give thanks to know that, I mean, I'm a female artist back then, and still standing and still relevant and still representing. Same way. It's hard because I remember the first time for me for really get for God dance, for God DJ on Black Scorpio sound. It might sound a way still, but I think say probably him never think in no way say him really probably a try for me this me or anything, but it was just normal thing for him, because I was just treated like the male them same way. I say, boy, G, if you want to go to the dance country, you have to go come in early and hold the truck. I said, hold the truck? I said, no, star. I'm a female. I don't understand that, but you know what I mean? It was just treated different them time.
Man have a right, woman have a right to. But if you do a hurt me, me not gonna hurt you. Man have a right, woman have a right to. But if you do a hurt me, me not gonna hurt you. Come lady, G, you want me shoot a plum plum. Would I give you anything to make you have fun? But
whoa, you'd have you like Papa San, you'd have Professor Nuts, you'd have Admiral Bailey, Twitch, was Liquor Twitch. A youth named Lecturer, a DJ where he was so wicked. We sing one song about put on the 2 cities. Yeah, Lecturer, the youth there used to mash up the stage, them same dance them same way. Wolfman, Jonathan Wolfman, Lieutenant Stitchy, Wally, Bonnie General, them youth at them time there, Super Cat, Early B. You know, I left out nobody, you know, but all the parties that do them thing them time. Because I mean, how it used to go, and the sound system them ran at the time, they used to have their own set of artists. So when you check out like Pancreation Sound, you used to have Bonnie General, Papa San, Dirtsman. When you go to boom Kilimanjaro Sound, you would have like Super Cat, Early B. You know, then you touch Black Scorpio Sound, you would have, you know, people like myself, Shuka Shine, General Trees, Sassafras. When you go to bomb sound like King Jammies, you would have people like Twitch, Admiral Bailey, Pompidou, and all of them youth there. So I saw the thing used to go them time there.
but me not dark figure by nobody. So you feel like you feel about jinxing?
But basically, my understanding is like when an artist like your status change when like you have a record, you start recording and you start doing like stage shows and stuff like that now. Then time that you start have a certain demand where you know what I mean, you start ask for a certain amount of money. But Yellow Man really is the man who really come make artists know so them can collect whole heap of money. You know what I mean? For performing. Yeah, Yellow Man. I have to give him that credit. I got that. Well, my first break was wow. I would say it really started when I remember when Isaiah Leng, Supreme Promotion, used to have a stage show called DJ Roll Call at Cinema 2. But I wasn't booked for that show still, but I went to the show that night at Cinema 2 and a DJ, a old man named DJ Daddy called me on stage and I went on stage and go out with a bag of things. And then I was booked for Sting the following year, same place at Cinema 2. That was, I think it was 1988 at Cinema 2, and that's when now I start recording like for other producers, other from Black Scorpio. My first real big hit song was Enough Respect that I did for Gussie Clark. Yeah, Gussie Clark. And I tell you, when I do that recording there, catch you, the rhythm was kind of slow, you know what I mean? I said to my friend them Junior Ranks, I said, my voice on song today, so man, it kind of boring still. And I tell her like I should be used to DJ for the fast rhythm them. So that rhythm was, you know, kind of a little bit different for me in a sense. But you don't know, as a dancehall DJ, you learn to DJ for any type of rhythm, whether slow, fast, you know what I mean? So that is where the versatility come from.
No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me enough respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me enough respect. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me enough respect.
When you're DJing a dancehall, you cannot choose, those days you cannot choose the rhythm where you want. The selector give the rhythm where him feel for give or the B side of the vocal, like if they play like the A side where the vocal is on, they just flip it over on the B side and you have to just find some lyrics to match it. So my real big break was when the voice I tuned for Gussie Clark, and then me take it on to Winston Riley where me and Papa San link up and we do the combination them, and then the rest of that are just history. During the 90s now, I was at Main Street, Danny Brownie. Yeah, that's where I was at the time. Well, tell you the truth, I think the 90s is where the whole juggling thing started. The whole juggling where you have 20 artists on one rhythm. Back in the 80s, it was much different because you used to, you know, when you hear a rhythm, you could tell, okay, that is that person's song, a General Tree song, or a Admiral Bailey song, or whatever. Now, all 20 artists step on one rhythm. But in the 90s, that's how it did start. So it started out. So, right now, the artists them start even record more. Back in the 80s, artists used to just do all two little song and stay so and kick back for the rest of the year and think. Now the artists them just stay so just music. Them just a voice. So the man will have the enough song out there. And you know what I mean? The man will have enough song out there. I'm the big man. Yeah, it's really it bad because a lot of good songs, you know, get fallen by the wayside, and you know what I mean. And I think the whole heap of recording, like you keep on recording a song like almost like every day. In a sense, I don't think it is good because you don't get time to really like hold back a real vibe, and you know what I mean, come out with something. After a while you're gonna easily get bored. Your voice will get annoying to the people after a while because I mean you don't give them the time to really, the song where you put out like today, you don't give them the time to really grow up on the song there, and I mean it start get watered down still. I think what really happen is because you have so many people, everybody come and say them a producer, and some of them can't even play a guitar, them can't even play a keyboard. So I mean them just go up on them computer and just pang and just
because I don't have to rush. I don't you want to spend it a shot. I was give you what have dollar. Before you dollar. Give me people. What he said. Give me the first. You know what?
You selector don't rate you as an artist. They might call pass around you. You understand? In those days, I saw it or you get a pass on the cassette when they build the cassette. And just put the cassette on pass because they don't rate you as an artist yet. So you just go on pass. So you want to know when a man get the cassette for last night, Black Scarpe dance, and you know the funny, you don't know, you're not going to feel good as an artist. Because a man want the artist like the latest cassette we out. You know what I mean? So them time they, yeah, selector was the man them time they still. Now your song have to really break on radio. My first trip was to Grand Cayman. Very short trip. Because I say, hey, that's so far and close. Because we just have it as far. So my first trip now I was traveling with Admiral Bailey, Echo Minot, Sister Charmaine, who was a female, was happening, you know, at that time. And the man them laughed me to scorn because through them to travel before. The man them laughed me to scorn, man. I make be a fun off of me, man, and tell me so everybody I got strip of the people and plain seat all of them. So they just make me a joke and laugh off of me. Them can't do that again. We take play like tax, you know. Well, it would definitely, I remember after I went to Grand Cayman, then I went to Canada. And when I went to Canada, I went there with, I'm telling you, Wally for DJ, I rub shoulder with. I was there with Ricky Stero, Tonto Metro, and Lico Kirk at the time. And I went there and, I mean, I did a couple dances and things, and yeah, one and two people like, you know, show me a nice little response, but I never know that the people them was just listening to me at that time, like them just a log on to me because you know, when I come back to Jamaica now, I was like, whoa, I felt to myself that, I did well and all them stuff. And then after that, it's like Canada just start request me just for rapid like that. So, I mean, what artists need to know that, I mean, when you go overseas to perform, some of the times it's not the excitement where you get from the crowd, it's the performance where you put out there. So when you go up on stage, go up on stage. When you go overseas, most of the places them where I go is when you go up on stage, you can't go up on stage and DJ tool and I'm wheel. No. You perform, you do out your song. People that they listen, they want to hear all of the song, they want to hear everything. They want, see a performance, you know what I mean? So that's the difference. So when you go out there, you have to perform your song, then just go up on stage and sing. Jamaica now, people just want you to go up on stage and sing 2 songs. And them alright with that because Jamaica have so much talent. But I think really and truly, I could get more love, like from the radio disc jockey them. It's just that, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna bash all of them, but few of them really, I mean, say yes, them know. So when Lady G come out with a song, it's a good song. You know what I mean? Some of the sound system man them too, I don't know where them I look for. I don't know if I probably show me not talk certain things or whatever. Probably, I don't know, but I mean, it's hard, you know what I mean? It's really hard, but it's a true me believing in myself. I mean, no, I mean, I'm not looking only at Jamaica, I'm looking at the wider scale overseas. Let me tell an artist this, no matter what age you be or how long you're in the business, once you're constant, keep on recording, it might not happen here, but trust me, it will happen somewhere. It's when you're recording and you're doing good stuff, and I believe and I know that I am doing good stuff. I mean, I do good music, so I not worry myself. I now watch the little young producer that when I advise me. I still at work same way, I'm not stop. I have my own label, so when I'm ready, I feel like I produce myself. So I mean, me no want a lazy man pon me property. Man fi work like wow pon me property. The property it might bushy, but please don't tie out no cow pon the property. If you a farmer, you fi know about the property. Blow up the chow pon the property. Nobody pose like that me no pon the property. You fi know fi plant seed pon the property. Whole mind upon the property, you eat enough rap. You no come fi drink milk, you come fi do your job. And a crab shoe a go so where you a go with bag. Pon this a property, you can't catch no crab. You see that little property, yeah, where me have. Me mother want me from me a little lad. Say your property, your pension, so don't cheat it. But up on your property, no about what? Me no want. Yeah, so, but they all of the, I mean, I'm booked on almost all the big shows them same way I go on to Jamaica. Yeah, so just look out for Lady G. Check me up on follow me up on my Facebook and you know I'm there each time. So I mean, thank you very much for supporting Lady G. Yeah, through the years, and I'll never let you guys down. I'm still at work, I'm still at do my thing, same way. I feel me property. Make me show you how to take care of me property. Feel me property can be your property, but if you know how to take care of the property, me no want no